What if your mother was your father and your father was your mother? No, really, imagine waking up one day and realizing that the two people who raised you, who argued over what temperature the thermostat should be and who forgot your school picture day in alternating years, had actually swapped biological roles. But everything else stays the same. The same personalities, the same quirks, the same corny jokes at the dinner table, but with reversed reproductive roles. So your mom? Yeah, she's the one who biologically fathered you. And your dad? Gave birth to you after 9 months of cravings, waddling, and probably complaining about swollen ankles. Suddenly, family photo albums take on a whole new level of curiosity. That picture of your dad holding you in the hospital? Now imagine him in the hospital gown, hair a mess, doing breathing exercises, yelling at your mom for sneaking snacks into the delivery room. Wild, right? But hold up, this isn't just a personal twist. If this happened not just to you but everywhere, what would society even look like? First off, gender roles? Completely scrambled. The whole idea of motherly instincts being tied to nurturing and fatherly discipline, being about tough love, would get tossed out faster than a cold cup of coffee. If men carried babies and went through labor, you can bet your last French fry that maternity leave policies would be ironclad, enforced, and probably come with a complimentary foot massage. Workplaces might have built-in nap pods and snack stations designed by dads who just came off 3 a.m. feeding shifts. And you know those baby carrier commercials where a mom's doing yoga with a baby strapped to her chest? Now imagine a dad in that role, doing downward dog while wearing a pink baby sling and still arguing that football counts as cardio. Even language would get flipped. Instead of mama's boy, would we have papa's baby? Would dad jokes now come with a side of prenatal vitamins and emotional vulnerability? Schools would hold Father's Day crafts where kids make glittery uterus-shaped cards and thank you notes for 9 months of gestation. And gender reveal parties? Who even knows anymore? It's a human. Might become the only safe announcement that doesn't send your extended family into a philosophical debate. On the deeper end of the pool, we'd start redefining identity from the ground up. The line between male and female wouldn't be this rigid biological script, but a much more flexible narrative. People might finally start seeing parenting not as a mother versus father deal, but a team sport with interchangeable roles. And it wouldn't just affect the parents. Kids growing up in this world would have totally different expectations for their future. Little boys might dream of designing the coolest baby bump fashion, while little girls sketch out the coolest sperm rocket. Okay, branding could use work. Teenage awkwardness might now include the talk starting with, "So when you're ready to donate your eggs," pop culture would flip too. Imagine sitcoms with stay-at-home dads waddling through pregnancy cravings while multitasking Zoom meetings, or romantic comedies where the big twist is a male character's surprise pregnancy reveal over candlelight dinner. Blockbuster sci-fi movies might even feature intergalactic maternity suits for men, armor-plated bellies with built-in fetal monitors. Comic books. Superdad isn't just saving the world, he's lactating too. Multitasking level God tier. And let's not forget the health and science side of this wild shift. If biological roles swapped across the board, the medical world would have to do some serious recalibrating. Prenatal vitamins would be marketed to men, and OBGYNs would probably start training alongside urologists in some sort of hybrid mega specialty. High school health class would become a crash course in male lactation, hormone therapy, and how to emotionally support your egg-contributing partner during their 3rd trimester snacking meltdowns. Oh, and think about fashion. Entire maternity wear lines would be redesigned for dad bods with a belly bump twist. Dad jeans? Now they come with built-in stretch panels and a handy pouch for pickles. Now, before your brain implodes from this topsy-turvy timeline, let's zoom out. What if the real twist here isn't about anatomy, but about empathy? If people could see parenthood as a shared, flexible role detached from biology and tradition, maybe we'd be a lot better at supporting each other inside and outside the home. The idea of who does what, who sacrifices what, and who's expected to care in certain ways would finally be up for renegotiation. And in that world, you wouldn't just be asking, what if my mom was my dad? But also, why did it ever have to be one or the other? So now it's your turn. What do you think would change the most in your life if your parents had flipped roles from the very beginning? Would holidays feel different? Would bedtime stories hit another note? Would you be more open to challenging how you see the roles of men and women around you? Drop your wildest takes in the comments, because here at the What If Factory, we're We're not afraid to flip the script, stretch the imagination, and ask the questions that make reality blink twice.